Hey there everyone, this is Yui. Welcome to episode 19 of Enigmatica 2 Expert Skyblock. Today's goal is to progress towards the ultimate ingot, and hopefully make it, but we'll find out. So let's get to it. Between episodes, I've been doing quite a bit of grinding once again. You may notice the input here is up to almost 2 mil at times. Well, it varies. That's million. So, yep. Get 7 trillion stored and producing a ton of power. What I did there was in here in the fusion reactor. Come in here. I've set up a second one. This one is running off of the, deuterium. So it's just double that. It still is producing excess, so I'm not super worried about it. If we watch it, it'll just go up slowly over time. It doesn't go down, which is good, which means this one can run forever, that one can run forever. Everyone's happy. This one we need in the future if we want to aim for creative items, because we need this neutron fluid, which we're going to use to make some ingot, which is used for the infinity stuff. So, yeah. I set one of those up. This one is currently producing 1.2 million RF a tick, and it is about 100% efficiency, 99.8, so it's up there, super up there. It is cooled with water once again, so it will run forever without overheating. It's great. I love it. The other thing I've been doing is I've set a crate here. This crate contains a ton of various ingots, which happen to line up with the ingots we need for the ultimate ingot, aside from one. The void metal ingot from Thaumcraft. I'm not big into Thaumcraft. Okay, I'm not super familiar with the mod, and I definitely haven't progressed very far in the mod, so I had to look this one up. And I think it said something about you need to get into the Eldridge tab, which if I look in my book, would be one of these things, but it's not there. And from what I can tell, in this version of Thaumcraft, we have to scan, I'm guessing scan with the thermometer, a cultist. Now, the problem with that is we're in a void world. So finding them is, good luck. But I also read that those little portal thingies that they come out of can spawn if you have a high amount of what they call it, warp. Pretty sure it's warp. So zombie brains supposedly give you warp. So the idea here is I'm going to go to the deep dark, which actually let's just go. I am going to ore excavate the ground, because that is one of the fastest ways to get rid of your hunger. I should really turn this off. I don't think I need this anymore. Toggle fire. Yeah, there. I have like, I don't know. I think the drawer is entirely full of those things. So the concept here is just going to be go somewhere or excavate a ton of whatever material. I've got my dank knoll so that it picks up all the drops for me. And then eat some of these things. And they said something like around half a stack or so. You can start having those little portal thingies spawn near you. So I'm just going to eat a bunch of these. See if one spawns. And if so, I'll bring you back. So, see you in a moment. Alright, so I think I'm on the right track. Nothing so far, but I got this deadly gaze. I've gotten blinded once, and I've gotten some hunger thingy once. So I think it's just one of these random events that spawn over time. It's just a time thing. I looked it up again. It says Lesser Portal is one of the potential warp effects. I made the sanity checker because after I ate enough zombie brains, it unlocked this little warp thing, which allowed me to craft the sanity checker. And I'm guessing I'm pretty insane. Got a little, like, spazzing out lightning bolt on the brain. This deadly gaze thing. I think it hurts things if I look at it, but there's nothing around to hurt, so yeah, that's fine. I am wearing the cultist robes just for the additional warping. Hopefully it helps. I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna get back to it, just waving around, see if one of these things spawn. So, see you in a moment. Alright, and we're back. So, to put it simply, getting that thing to spawn is taking way too long. I spent a good, 4 or 5 hours, I think, just trying to get that thing to spawn, and I'm tired. I'm running out of time to record this stuff, so we're just gonna move on and do that a different time. I'll probably do it some tonight or tomorrow, I don't know. But the other thing we have to do to get the ultimate ingot is to actually craft the ultimate crafting table. And to do this, I have a lot of this, except two things. Draconium crystal and advanced circuits. This and that. Oh, and this table. There we go. Those three things I'm missing. So what I figured we would do now is just move on and create this table, which should set us up nicely for the future. So to do that, I need a hollow projector. I've got the three basic machines we need to make the circuits, which are going to be the cutting machine. Oh, wrong one. This one, the assembler, and I believe it's the wafer is in the cutting machine, and this one's the crystallizer there. So those three: crystallizer, precision assembler, and cutting machine. I totally forget how much these stuff needs, so I just made 10 of like everything. And we'll call it good, right? I totally forgot to grab the power. And that's not where my book is anymore. Let's grab the power, which should be done. What is it? Volts 10. Yeah, give me those. There we go. Good enough. So for these, the way to do these is you find them in the list. And I hate doing this so much. We'll just start left to right, I guess. Crystallizer. Well, I thought it was just click on it. Is it lagging? Click. Click. Hello. Why is it being difficult? Oh no, it's on there. What? Why don't I see anything? There we go. Okay, that'll work. It's been... Look at them jitter. They do a little shake. Oh, it's... we're just gonna put it over there. Sounds good. Let's throw this thing together. Output. Input. Crystallizer. What's back here? Some power doohickey thingy right there. Some coils. Hopefully I have enough coils for all this stuff. And then I think it's sneak mouse wheel. Yep. And that'll go up a level where we need some of these thingies. Quartz crucibles. And what's next? Is that everything? I think that's everything. Right click it and boom. It is formed. Next machine. Assembler. Assembler can go there. Let's put it there. Give us a little room. Why not? Alright. Assembler. Power. Power. Machine structure. Oh, this is going to be... There you go. Output can go there. And input can go... here. What else do you need? Input, output. I think that's all you need. Then structures can fill in the rest. Couple coils. Things are these motors, they're expensive. Oh man, and I totally forgot that I had set my magnesium to auto process, so I had to turn it off for a while so I can make a ton of these stupid things. Good days. Took forever simply because I didn't have the magnesium. Is this empty in the middle? That's empty. And one more. All of these frame structures, whatever. Boom. There we go. 2 machines down, 1 to go, and it is the cutting machine. That sounds about right. Here, that gives me room. Oh, that's right. A saw blade, I don't have it. Yeah, that's fine. Whatever. Output, input, a motor, power. And a saw blade that I don't have. Let's see. How bad is it to make? This is at Rocket Saw. This one. Give me that. Give me this. Stop using those things. Whatever, I don't care. It might work. I hate it when it defaults to the other iron rods because I don't have the recipe for those. But it should be okay with your dictionary. Craft, next. Nope, see, it's not. Stupid thing. Alright, I'll just be back in a second. Alright, and we're back real quick. I have these chests, and I made up the necessary patterns for the crystallizer, the assembler, and the cutting machine. I've got the chest to match, so we're going to go one of those, and I'm going to use the magenta as my guiding point. I just shifted them all over by 1. They're all very similar colors. That way I can say this is number 3, which lines up to the cutting machine, which gets these ones. And this is the assembler, which gets that one. And this is the first one, which is the crystallizer, which gets that one. And there we go. That's how I'm going to do my automation for them, just through ender chest, because it's easier. Keeps them less cramped. And now you get this. Oh, it kept the render there, even though we were super far away. Alright, so all of these guys are going to need power. I'm going to be lazy and not wire power all the way around. I'm just going to give them each their own little plug point. What is it? It's a point. I always get the names confused for these things. You get one. You get one here. And you get one. There we go. And then find the input, and I don't have the other thingy. This is up left, which is Crystallizer Input. Goes there. This is number 2, which is the assembler. Goes here, and this one goes here. There we go. I'm gonna need modular storages. Let's see, we need 6 of these to get started at least. One of these needs water, I think. Doesn't it? Which one needed water? It must have been, what do you call it? I thought it was a cutting machine. Output. Whatever, I'm going crazy. Don't mind me. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. There we go. Totally going crazy. Alright, so the only other thing we need for this setup are the modular storages. There we go, so we can output the items. And I'll fix up all these conduits later. Whatever. Alright. We need to set up another little doohickey. So we need Chromium Crystals. To get those, this is just a step. Yeah, this is one of the steps for ore quadrupling, I believe is what you get out of this in the long run. This is only the first, I'm going to say 3, but it's actually farther along than that, because if you include making the sulfuric acid, so you get a slurry, a clean slurry turns into a crystal. To get the clean slurry, you need the regular slurry and water in a washer. To get the regular slurry, you need to dissolve it with sulfuric acid. Now, if you remember correctly, going in resource gen and calcium sulfate. This line here, from nuclear craft, we do sulfur, we melt it, we mix it with oxygen, and mix it with water. That gets us sulfuric acid. And since nuclear craft and mechanism play well together, we can just output it to here, and we should be able to use that as the input for the dissolver. That way we don't have to set up the mechanism version of it, we can just use that one. And we'll see if I'm totally wrong or not. So I've got the machines, we need, lastly is the crystallizer. You're gonna go here. Chemical washer and dissolver. Okay, you're the one that gets this. Water. You get water. Okay. Here you go. Here you go. What are you? Why are you not? Oh, this is... This is a fluid, right? Is it this side? Oh, it's a mechanism machine. No, I can't configure the outputs. Maybe it's the top. Where? Okay. Is it a gas? Uses. I would think this is a liquid, but this might be a gas. Which I don't know if that makes sense or not. But gas connects, okay. We'll say it's a gas. Quarantine has made the internet horrible. Look how many times I have to mine that block to pick it up. So then you're also a gas? Okay. If you say so. Okay, you're gonna extract, you're gonna insert, you're going to extract, and you're gonna insert. And now I just realized this is too close, and I don't care. I can fix it later. Alright, well, let me get the modular storages, and I'll be back in a second. Alright, I've hooked up all the modular storages, and I set this guy to auto-export, so it should be okay. We should be able to do this and that. Nope, I lied. Oh, this is a... we might need a rotary condenser for this one. While we do that, let's hop out here for a second, because this should work. Condense thingy, no. Do I really not have the pattern for that? Condense this one. Crafting, yeah, sure, whatever, there. I could have sworn I had that. I guess not. Did I lose these? No. Okay. I did a bunch of rewiring, so I may have lost some. There we go. You make this, and while that's... Oh, come on. Hate these defaults. Stop using that. Oh. We get blindness. Yay for... Where is it? Like 30 seconds almost. There. You happy? If you would stop using that other circuit, and the same thing for the rods, you wouldn't have this problem. Dumb computer. Hate those defaults. Stop using the IC2 circuits. Okay, the other thing we should be able to do is craft up 8. No, I think it's only 4. You don't know how to make that? Intricate. What? It's right here. Okay. I don't understand. This one, because it has an MBT tag, I suppose. We're going to have to redo that recipe. Yeah, there's no MBT on this one. Okay, that's great. Are you crafting? Who's doing what? Alright, well, let me get this... Dang it. Whatever. Let me get this stuff together and I'll be back in a second. Alright, and we're back. So remember when you're doing these that you have to toggle them on, these machines. I went ahead, I made the circuits. I've got 4 of them now. We can throw those in this crate. Something like that. Now, to use this sulfuric acid, we're actually going to need a fluid dictionary converter. Set this one on the left to the nuclear craft sulfuric acid, and set the one on the right to the nothing. There is nothing, and there's an X. So do the nothing. This is actually going to be the liquid version of sulfuric acid, so we're going to need to throw it in this thingy, which needs to go, liquids go on the left, like that, and gas comes out the right. No, other way. Gas on the left. There we go. I'm not sure this one's going to work, but let's see. So if we do this, it'll empty into the tank and convert over. This is going to be the mechanism sulfuric acid, so we can extract that and insert it into here. We need power. Always with the power. Here, you get power, and... not that. 4, sure, whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. You get power. There we go. Everyone should be happy. Except me, because of that stupid void metal. Okay, we're going to toggle operation, so it's going to deconcentrate the sulfuric acid into sulfuric acid. Which doesn't make sense, but one of these is a gas, one of these is a liquid. So this should work. Let's try it. This, I really think this is going to have to go around to the side. Yeah. There. Happy. Okay. Now you've got the gas version. We can extract that and insert it into here. Ooh, that's slow. Okay. I didn't give any of these upgrades. But then all we should have to do... How much do we need for this? Uses in... Oh. Wait. No. That's too far. Yeah. Too far. I thought we could skip steps there, but nope. 100 millibuckets. Okay, well, that's plenty. So this will melt down, it'll turn it into the slurry. The slurry will get pumped out right away, which will go in here. It'll wash it to become clean. And this is not set to extract. Yes, it is. Where do you come out of? The top? We'll figure it out. No, it's not the top. What the heck? Oh. Duh. Ignore that little cable glitch there. This was right. We'll just, we'll pretend that never happened there. And there we go. This will make crystals. So I put in 8 ores. Something must have changed, because if I try to get Draconium now, I thought I was getting it from a laser. Because I had a ton of the stuff. But now you can only seem to get it from the tier 6. We did update the pack, but I don't know if they changed it or if I'm going crazy. Because I had a ton of the stuff in storage, like literally 1,500 or so ores. But I converted them all into dust, so I just went with the combiner for now to get 8 ores. And how much is this going to make? I am not sure. Here, everyone can get a little speed boost. That way, we can... Oh, you don't need it. You're done. You do need it. You are really slow. Go faster. And there we go. Wow, that's making a lot of crystals, isn't it? Let's go check. This is Drac 40. Wow, okay. Is it done? Well, I only needed 8. But, so... 8... I put in 8, so that's 5 times there. Then you can... that... So it's 5 times ore. Yeah. That's not horrible. No, forget you. Stupid thing. Alright, let's just grab all this. Get out of here. We need to go to advanced crafting. I say advanced, it says extended, whatever. You get this and this. And you get this. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm pretty sure that was it. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the wrong one. Double compressed. Catalyst, catalyst. Oh, these are wrong. Well, I'll be back in a second because these things take forever to craft. Well, it didn't take as long as I thought because I already had the crystalline. Crystalline, I don't know. I don't care. Put it in there, boom. Give me my table, which is totally useless. We don't need this for anything. Nope. Its only purpose is for crafting this. We're gonna borrow this table for a second, and boom, throw all these in there and give me that. Ah. Well, you're gonna go here. Oh, you're not? You're gonna go here, like I said before, and that'll get us a table. That's Jeez, look at all this stuff. Now there's only one thing standing in our way. Stupid void metal. Almost everything else in here is automated. Almost. This I'm doing by hand. But honestly, we don't need a whole lot of these. I don't think. Not to the extent where... I'm going to automate the ingots, for sure. And we'll cover that next time? Question mark, if we get this. But anyways, that's going to be it for this episode. So if you made it this far, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.